This government needs to focus on compassion and common sense. A 9-year-old needs help and is suffering from a life-threatening condition. And if there is treatment available in another jurisdiction that is evidence-based and proven, it needs to be funded.
Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And I thought I'd meet you. So I think when you meet in person, you get more of a sense of what's been happening. First of all, I want people to understand about Nathan and why we're here today. And one thing that I want to make sure it comes across is Nathan is a 9-year-old who's suffering. And can you describe to me what Nathan's going through right now?
Well, you saw one account of it right now today when we were just talking a few minutes earlier, where my mom called and said that he's having a headache. So, these past years, he's been suffering. It's been very hard on all of us. He has episodes where all of a sudden his head will hurt and he'll scream and say, ow, ow, my head, mommy, mommy. And no child should be living in this condition like this, when a treatment is available and he doesn't have to suffer. It hurts me. It pains me. It pains our entire family to see him like this. And I'm scared. I'm devastated. I'm scared every day for his life. And it hurts me to see him like this. Like when he wakes up in the middle of the night screaming that his head hurts. What parent would want to live like that?
So you went to Germany for the first stage of a treatment with Dr. Sheppel, who's done over 200 of those treatment over 13 years and has a super high success rate. Can you let me know the difference between how he is now after the first stage of treatment?
Well, after we went to Germany and he had that treatment, that remarkable treatment that treated 1/3 of his lesion, I'm happy to report that despite the fact that he still has the symptoms, the headaches have reduced in intensity and the number of the frequency has definitely reduced. So I'm very grateful for that. But if he doesn't complete the treatment, Dr. Kindy, he's going to continue to have these headaches and he will have a catastrophic bleed.
And right now you told me as well that he's got some weakness on one side as well. He's still able to have a good time and go up ladders, but you can see some changes.
Absolutely. He has left-sided weakness, to his arms and his legs.
Okay. And one of the things Dr. Sheppel told me as well is if he doesn't follow through with the treatment, there's going to be a mass effect from the aneurysm because they'll keep growing and he's going to be paralyzed on one side. And the other thing is he's also at super high risk of a bleed, which would either cause death, or consequence. And I know it's hard for you because, there's no treatment that's guaranteed, but his curative treatment has over 90% success rate as
96%.
Yeah. So it's been booked, the second stage, and when is it happening?
The second stage of his treatment is booked for August the 6th, and we're going to go back and he's going to get the treatment back in Germany again with Dr. Chapeau.
Okay. And you've applied for out-of-country coverage. You applied the first time and you applied again. And who's supporting you with this application?
The initial time, both the teams from Toronto, like the Sick Kids team, the neurosurgical team there, and the neurosurgical team here at BC Children's, they wrote joint letters to support this application. And when the funding was denied, our neurosurgical team here at BC, they wrote an appeal letter to appeal the decision because they felt very strongly that Nathan needs this treatment and that he's going to die without it.
And it is an evidence-based treatment. And just to kind of, again, when I talked to Chapeau, what he told me is, very few people are able to do it around the world. It's just a handful. And he gets referral from other countries in Europe. And these other countries actually cover it in their universal health care. So I think as people from British Columbia, when we've tried everything here, we've tried it in British Columbia, we've tried it in Toronto, and also across North America, there's nobody that's actually doing what he's doing, and it has high success rate. So I think it's important to and I'm going to repeat this here because I want people to realize, Nathan is 9 years old, and there is treatment available, which has a high success rate, and as a country that where we deliver healthcare in a universal way, because his disease is rare, and we've done everything we can in Canada. It doesn't mean that we don't apply in another country that where we know they have treatment that actually works. So I fully support you in this, Natasha. And I think that, people with these rare conditions need to be treated. And again, we're talking of a 9-year-old that has a good chance at a normal life without pain and being able to grow. And this is true. Again, I want to reiterate that everything has risks, but the risks are much higher if it's not treated. And second, this is a curative treatment, meaning that once the stages are done, he is cured. So it's not ongoing. And as a mother, I'm a mother. I can sort of not quite know what you're going through because I haven't gone through it, but I can feel your pain, and I fully support you in this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. No child should suffer like this.
No.
It's not fair to him. It's not fair to me. And I just hope that the government sees that and supports us, because my child will lose his life. And there'll be no life for me thereafter.
And we've had a letter written, email from the president of the nursing union that's supporting this. Who else is supporting this, Natasha?
The Canadian Organization for Rare Diseases is supporting this, and the Canadian Health Coalition is supporting this. They've written letters of support, as well as Nathan's very own neurosurgical teams here in Canada. They've indicated that they've tried everything that we could, and the treatment didn't work. Nathan's AVM didn't respond to treatment, and that treatment in Germany is reasonable and medically justified. And they've also indicated that because of the nature of this AVM and where it's located, if he doesn't get this treatment, it can lead to devastating outcomes.
And one of the things I want people to realize is Natasha is actually a working mom, a working single mom. She's a nurse, and you understand this more than most people. And I think you understand, and you did a lot of your own research to actually find this. So I think, we're going to benefit from all the research you've done and for all the advocacy. It's not only about Nathan, but anybody else that, suffers from AVM. Potentially there's a treatable treatment that we need to make sure that people from British Columbia have access if everything's failed here. Okay, so thanks very much, Natasha. All right.